Good evening, ma'am. How are you
How
doing?
All's well. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Good, good, good. All right. So it's been a while since we've had a session. It's been a long, long gap. So what
Yes.
all have you learned in the time that we have had our last session to today?
Sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat again?
What all have you learned from the time that we've had our last session to today's session? What all have you learned throughout the process?
Okay. I have met a lot of tutors, and the mistakes that I made there and the solution that I got from them, that was totally amazing. And yes, I think I have worked upon on it. And yes, I I put their solution
Mm-hmm.
and their assistance in my day-to-day life, and I think that's work and that's works, and I think I put it in a right way. And yes, still I am suffering with some issues, some problems with the English language. If I talk about that is, and nowadays I have seen that the sentence making structure that sometimes I made wrong. If I talk about one sentence less for an example, I yes, I was working there for a long time. Okay, that's is that right sentence?
I was working there for a long time. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Sometimes what I made, so I was working there. I was working long time for there. Okay, these
Oh, so
types
you
of
mixed up.
sentence.
Yeah.
Yes, these types of mistakes that I made there, and I think I'm working on that also.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, also I'm watching some YouTube videos, podcast, English podcast specifically, and uh, but from I think within these 2 days, I have these 2 days, today and tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
because from the third day, I will
Mm-hmm.
stop doing YouTube sessions and also stop taking Clapingo sessions, because just 1 month left to my exam. That's why I have to give more time to the exam,
Makes
and
sense.
I will pause the subscription for 1 month or 1.5 month, one and a
Okay.
half month. After that, I will
Get
uh,
back to it.
restart it. Yes.
Okay. All right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, one more thing I'd like to add that you are watching podcasts and other YouTube videos and even doing a little bit of reading or whatever it is that you're doing to improve your language at your end. One suggestion would be that whenever you're trying to learn from a video or a podcast, if you've learned something, stop and pause the video then and there. Repeat the sentence and the word, and make sure if you're reading anything, could be academic, could be non academic, speak it out loud. Don't read it in your mind. This will help you. Make it into a practice in the longer run. This will help you enhance your fluency. It will help you enhance your accent. It will help you enhance the areas where you think you need more pronunciation. And it will also somewhere help you correct your grammar. So that is a non negotiable for you. Keep on doing that. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I did it,
Mm-hmm.
and still I'm doing that while watching the videos like podcast and English movies and English cartoon videos. And
That's
I actually pause. Yes, I actually paused that video at that time. While sometimes I didn't know the meaning of sentence. I just copy that, means write that sentence in the chat GPT and Google, and
mm,
to know the real meaning, what they want to say. Okay, so yes, in that way, working. I also work on that. I think that helped me a lot.
all right. All right. Makes sense. Wonderful. Do you have any questions specifically that you would want me to answer regarding your preparation, your aid in preparation, or anything like that?
Yes, sometimes. Yes, one question: How to uh, mm, yes, how to concentrate on the study
Mm,
without using phone, because in this time, lot of time I have seen that while studying, my hand automatically goes to the phone,
mm,
and and my mind become uh, what unstable. My mind become unstable. while studying. So how to
Huh.
keep out myself from that situation?
All right, I'll tell you. See, what happens is when you're used to doing something so much on a daily basis, it becomes a part of your subconscious mind. So, in the same regard, using phone on a daily basis has become a part of our routine, right? As a result, we knowingly and unknowingly, if we are standing in a crowd and if we're not doing anything, the first instinct is to pick it up and check. And
Yes,
if
right.
not, if we are waiting, if we've ordered food, we are standing in the line and he or she says 2 minutes, your first instinct is to check, oh my God, what has happened in 2 minutes? Whether
Yes, right.
just opening that app and not looking at anything, just opening and closing the app, somewhere it is not just that, it is also because you feel that, you might feel anxious, you might feel uncomfortable, and because to counteract those things, you end up using your phone. And this is exactly what happens, the reason why we use a phone. Now, what might happen is that if you're studying also, your brain automatically tells you to just pick it up and check what has happened. Why? Because you haven't done it in a couple of minutes. Your body is so used to, your brain is so used to, your mind is tuned to the fact that you have to check your phone every 5 minutes. So, naturally, after every 5 minutes, your brain will tell you to check the phone. In this regard, I know it's a very tough exercise to do, but keep the phone outside the room or not within your vicinity once you sit comfortably. Now that winters are also coming, once you sit comfortably, make sure the phone is out of your reach. Even if it's in the same room, keep it on another table, keep it on the bed, somewhere where your hand will not go unless and until you stand and walk away. So even if your instinct is to, put your hand like this, at least the phone will not be there. That is one way of telling your brain, no, I do not have to check my phone. Initially, it might be tough for 2 to 3 days whenever you're studying because, like you said, your exams are just a month away. But gradually, you will get into the rhythm of it. Then it won't be an issue. So let's see. Let's try doing this method. Let's see if this works for you.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll.
Uh, okay. Switching up the phone, is that work?
See, switching off will still mean that you're keeping it somewhere which is accessible. When you suddenly see the phone and you know it's right there, but then you feel, what if I just click a button and switch it on? Maybe you're studying a word and then you realize you need to Google the word. You'll end up using your phone. It's not like you will do it later once you're done studying. You'll end up using your phone. Then 5, 10 minutes you'll say, okay, I need a break. Maybe I'll scroll through Instagram, and by the time you look back at your watch, it will be 1 or 2 hours. So this
Yeah.
is how you end up wasting your time, even when you don't have the intention of wasting time, because one thought will lead to another thought, will lead to another thought, and as a result, the cycle is going to go on. So then you just get caught up in this whole scene. So try and
Okay.
avoid doing this. If you have to look for the meaning of the word or something, make sure you make a note of it. Once you're done studying, you kind of take the phone, switch it on, whatever you do with it. Find the meanings, write that down, and only make sure that you get up from your seat once you're done. Otherwise, the environment that you set for yourself, the environment that you worked hard to set for yourself while studying, if you frequently disrupt it, you do not feel like sitting in one place and studying also. More, keep your environment neat and clean, keep it accessible so that even if you move your hands, nothing falls down. Keep a pen and paper handy, pen, paper, pencil, or your stationery, whatever you require to study. All of these things will actually help you.
Okay, I'll work on that. Sometimes what I used to do, sometimes I switched up my phone and keep that phone on my drawer.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, yes, by adapting this technique, I have completed a lot of topics and I have revised a lot of topics of mine. Okay, of my courses. But what nowadays happened, I actually need some videos, revision videos that I have to watch that on YouTube, because these times what our teacher is doing, they are uploading some revision videos.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I have to watch that.
Mm-hmm.
And after watching that, means, let's for an example, if that revision video is for 45 minutes or 1 hour, what happened after watching that? Some Suddenly I switched to watch the reels on YouTube. Okay, if I thought that yes, after this short video, after that reels, I will close my phone and switch up it, and then keep it on my drawer. Then I will start my study. what happened if I start seeing or watching that video, suddenly my mind stuck me
To check your
to, yes, scroll down it, one by video, and I actually don't understand. It will take half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour.
absolutely.
Yes,
See, it is very natural because then you forget that you have anything else to do. Why? Because social media is that distracting. You obviously see, logically speaking, if you have a book in front of you versus you have a device can keep you entertained for n number of minutes. A book is black and white, and it is you who has to do the learning there. So you obviously will, your first instinct is not going to go through the book. Your first instinct would be, let me see what's happening. I'll get back to it. At least you'll get back to the book. But that kind of, we don't realize how much time we end up wasting. To save up on time, try this method where you keep your phone out of your reachable limit, even in the same room, because then you will not feel like getting up and going to get your phone. Make yourself sit comfortably, maybe, but when I say make yourself sit comfortably, I don't mean like lie down on the bed and study. I mean be comfortable as long as it is according to the weather, it is comfortable. Sit on a table chair because what happens, scientifically speaking, if your spine is straight, learning happens the best. If you lie down, that is why you tend to feel sleepy because you're more comfortable. So your body automatically thinks that you are in a spot where you sleep. Body thinks the body is relaxing. The brain, it signals the brain. When it signals the brain, you automatically feel it's time to sleep. That is why you feel sleepy. So don't
yes,
try to lie down on the bed and read. That is not good for your mind and obviously not good for your eyes. Right? Okay.
yes.
So this exam of yours, does this also have English or is it just like technical subjects that you have?
No, no, all are in English.
All are in English. All right. Have you studied for it?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Okay. Do you have any other questions before we get on to some verbal practices?
Mm, yes, we can switch.
We can switch. All right. So, do you want to continue the same thing that you were doing before we took a break from the sessions? Do you want to go back to question answer situations? Or do you
Yes.
want to give you some other situation and you would want to give a lecture on it?
Mm, mm. No, I think phrasal verb that uh, we had in the last sessions.
I think we did tongue twisters or something before that. We were also doing spoken topics. I think we had
Yes,
started.
yes. Spoken topic like paper, pen.
Hmm.
So you
Right.
should,
We were
yes,
doing the words linking. Yeah.
yes,
All right. So today I'll give you a topic and I would want you to talk on the topic automatically. I'll also tell you how to talk on it so that you can mentally map it out. I'll tell you how to mentally map a topic.
yes.
Okay, let's take the topic pollution. It's the most common topic these days, and you
Okay.
might have content on this. Okay, pollution is your topic. Now, how you talk about a topic is you divide it into 3 to 4 parts. And that is introduction, number one. Number two, you talk about basics like why are we talking about this? What is your opinion? What is your point of view? Third, we give examples and situations. And fourth, we give conclusion. That's how you divide a topic into basic 3 to 4 parts. If you ever read an article, if you ever read anything, a formal formatted article, you will realize that all of them are divided into certain n number of topics. So this is what you can do. So now you can take 2 minutes, think about it, map out the topic in your mind, and then start speaking on it. All right. Because if you just start speaking on it, you will mix up. You will just say whatever you're remembering from where. So try to gather your points before you speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Can I start?
Please.
Okay. Uh, Pollution. I think uh, pollution is a global issue. Okay. So it's actually happened due to the changes of human behavior. So we can't change the human behavior. What happened? If I talk about some years back, it there was a little bit of uh, pollution there, but nowadays it increased day by day because lot of people using their vehicle, using their personal vehicle specifically, and due to the urbanization, uh, mm, uh, due to the set, due to the uh, one second.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yes, due to the increase of plant, factory, and the production manufacturing plants, for
Hmm.
that, the carbon dioxide increasing day by day. That's why the pollution is happening, and the air quality become bad day by day. So, what I think the government should take strict action on that, strict action on that, and the government should provide us law, specific law for that. I think after that it might be controllable, it might be controllable. And why these things happens? Because as we are, as I see, the people, the population of India or population of the world increasing day by day. Every day there are crores of people, crores of children they are born, and yes, for that reason, the demand of the people are increasing day by day. To fulfill that demand, the factories, the setup of factories, the setup of plants are increasing day by day to fulfill the demand of the people. That's why the carbon dioxide in the air are increasing day by day. So
Hmm.
that is the main reason I can say. And yes, we have seen some years, some days back, I have seen on YouTube, also in the specifically on the news, that in Delhi, in the time of Diwali, the people they burst the firecrackers and they lit the candle, and specifically the firecrackers. Due to that, the air quality index become bad, or the air quality index become increase
Becomes
the
no, no, the
quality. Yes,
has
the
gone down.
quality.
Also say
Yes,
that because of that, the air quality index has risen in its number.
the reason.
Higher the
Yes.
number in the air quality index, it's bad, basically. So that's what we're hinting at.
Okay, the quality of AQI is risen. That's why uh, uh, that's why the people faces lot of problems and lot of uh, diseases for that. And I have seen one video on YouTube that one man, while going while going to their home, he suddenly faced problems with their throat, and with their throat, and that's why uh, he just stopped traveling, or stopped going and sat on a place. And yes, suddenly his wife called to the ambulance, and she took him to the hospital. And yes, I think government should work upon that. And also it actually, uh, not only the government, but also as a human being, as a person of India, as a person living in this world, we also have some responsibilities uh, to reduce the uh, mm, pollution. Yes, there are some solutions I can say, that is planting the trees. So planting the trees, and installing some machinery in the factories, which is help to reduce the quality. reduce the carbon dioxide on the air, in the air. So yes, in that way we can reduce the pollution.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you've spoken very well. The errors that you used to make have gone down tremendously. So whatever you're working on in the background is showing in your work. So it has been a tremendous progress and good job on today, right? And yeah, I have not noted anything down, especially because there was nothing to note down. Whatever you said, the way you were able to plan your content, the way you were able to connect your content was a very good idea. And you were able to think about it, you were able to reframe it also when you stopped. So that's a good sign. That means your confidence is also going up, right? Okay, sadly, our time is up for this session for today. So I'll reconnect with you whenever we have the next session. All the very best. See you soon. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.